This is Supple of Southeast here. I want to assure you that I'm not going to waste your time. I'm very deliberate about helping young persons and maybe upcoming realtors to start earning as much money as they can earn from the real estate industry. So I want to just prepare you for the year 2026 for some of you that wants to start the real estate journey, the real estate marketing journey in 2026. So we want to have 7 points here, and I want to buttress on every one of them properly. So how to start real estate marketing in 2026 without capital. Of course, many persons do not believe that they can start real estate marketing without a capital. Yes, it's possible. It's very much possible. I also started like that, in as much as I had some basic digital skills before I started selling property, but I can attest that I sold a good number of property without spending a dime, right? So now let's look at it. The first point we have here is look for a genuine real estate company in your city. Of course, you must understand that for you to start real estate marketing, you must look for that real estate company in your city. You have to start with your city, because if you want to sell properties in other cities, there are some processes it may take you. It may even take you maybe traveling to that state to do video. Not at all times, because if you have learned some video editing skills, there are some things you can do from your own city. But I just want us to focus on you starting that real estate marketing business or real estate journey in your city. Look for a genuine real estate company in your city. I want to warn you that to know that there are many real estate companies that are not genuine. Yes, they are not genuine. They may have a beautiful name, a beautiful website, a beautiful office, and stuff like that, but they are not genuine. So you have to ask around, maybe ask some persons who are into real estate marketing in your city. Ask them for a genuine real estate company. Ask them. Ensure you ask around. Please ask around, because I've experienced different things in the industry, and these are unpleasant experiences. Most times you see a company and the properties that have sold for like 2 years or 3 years, they have not allocated to the persons, to the client who bought it. So a whole lot is happening in this industry, and I want to tell you, it's not just exclusively to the real estate industry. We have many things going on in other industries, but we are just focusing on this industry. So don't just feel like because a CEO of a company has big car, appears like this man in the scriptures in the Bible. I think the brother of David is he Eliab? Yes, he's huge. Don't just accept that because he is huge that he does genuine things. Ask around. Ensure you ask about 5 to 6, 10 people who are into the real estate marketing in your city. Ensure you ask around. I'm talking about this because it's very, very important. I don't want you to start marketing a property that the company who parades themselves to have it are not genuine. It's gonna cost you a lot. Now, the second thing we should look here is understand their system. You have to understand the commission percentage they give. Yes, many companies give 10% here in the East. They give 12%, 13% to 15%, as the case may be. Most times it is consequent on the price of the product or the property that you want to sell. But you have to understand, what am I going for? What am I getting if I sell this property? How many percent, and when is that payment coming? Some persons pays their commission immediately after your client has made payment, like that, after you have made sales. Many persons pays in the weekend. I don't know if there are persons who pay monthly, but they are likely to be. Do you understand? So, but I can't, in here in the East, the ones I know is the people who pay within 24 to 48 hours, and those who pay every Friday. So you have to ensure you understand how they work, and also their inspection days. Yes, some companies do inspection maybe on Tuesday and Wednesday. They have their own specific days of days of inspection. You have to understand, because the client that you'll be bringing to buy those properties, many number of them, or many percentage of them, will like to come for inspection. Of course, you should understand that selling property demands inspection, unless those persons are in diaspora and they don't have anyone to come and inspect the properties for them. Maybe they have trusted you to a large extent, then they can say, okay, they can go ahead and buy the property without coming for inspection. But we have to understand the day of inspection of the company you want to promote or market their product. This is very, very important. You have to do that. Now, number 3 is go for their free training session. You need the knowledge of how things works, or how things will work in the industry. You need knowledge about the real estate ecosystem, how things work. You need knowledge. So if the company you want to sell product, many of them have their training section, like the day they train people, maybe newcomers. I've had a good number of them down here in the East, and I believe that anywhere you are watching this video, that the real estate company in your city should have a day they train the people that wants to join in the real estate marketing. So you have to ensure, since this topic is about how to start the marketing without a capital, we are just talking about the free training. I know there are paid trainings about how things work in the real estate marketing ecosystem. On the real estate ecosystem, there are paid trainings, a good number of them, but this is not the time for you to start doing that. You can get the basic trainings about how to promote product and how to talk about the market, and you start making sales. I didn't pay for any program before I started selling my selling property or selling real estate. So you must understand that you need a knowledge. So now you should go for the free ones. Even the CEO of the company, or maybe the marketing manager of the company you want to sell the product, can actually give you 1, 2 to 3 hours lecture about how things work in the industry, and you are good to go to a large extent. Now, number 4 is choose a product to market. Decide on which product to sell. Start with cheaper ones. Yes, this is me. I'm telling you, you have to start with cheap products. Should I say cheap product, or I should have said affordable ones? Yes, maybe product of maybe 800,000, 900,000, a million naira. You can see some product in those range. I don't know, but I think it is consequent on the city you are. But down here in the East, there are some products you still get for 850,000, 900. So if you sell a product of 850,000 and the percentage for that sale is 10%, that means you are going home with 85,000 naira. If you say the one of a million naira, that means you are going home with 100,000 naira. These things are possible. So go for the most affordable ones. From there, you build momentum, you build your selling skills, because it takes a whole lot of skills to sell big products, maybe property of maybe 7 million naira, 10 million naira, 50 million naira, 20 million naira. If you have the network already, people who want such products, it may be easier for you. But since this video is directed to those who are starting their journey in the industry, I think you should start with affordable product. I myself, I started with affordable products, and within few months I was able to sell above 50 plots of that product. In as much as there was a time I started running ads, because I told you earlier that I have some basic advertising skills, but I can tell that few persons or good number of people bought from me who didn't come from my ads. These are people in my in my WhatsApp list and stuff that bought because of some of the things I did that I'll still explain in this video. So now you have to start with an affordable product. Look for the affordable ones. Now, number 5 point we have here is start promoting the product. Write and do videos about the product. You have to start promoting the product. See, if you don't sell or talk about real estate consistently, you may not sell any product. People has to see that consistency in what you are doing before they will think about, I think I want to invest. And most times what you write triggers people to buy. Many persons does not understand the need of investing in real estate. Many persons, they just want to earn their money, buy cars, buy clothes, buy phones, iPhones, and all sort of those things. So but you need to write what you should write inspirational content, inspire them to write. You should write educational content, educate them on the necessity of investing their money or buying real estate. Then you should do videos about the property that you want to sell. It's not just a particular video. Do videos. You can do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, as the case may be. Do videos. Go to the property and do videos. You have to also learn some basic editing skills, because most times you may see videos of other persons and you can do some edit on the video, and it's good for your promotional material. Do you understand? So you must ensure that you are writing about real estate. Write it on your Facebook timeline, write it on your status, on your Instagram. When you go to my Facebook handle, you just know that I am into real estate. My name is Ogusopluchku Joshua. You can go on Facebook and check, and you see I write about real estate. I write because that is the market I'm into. So I have to consistently write about real estate. I also have leads that I generated through advert. I also write to them. Most times I write 2 times in a day, 3 times a day. Inspirational content, educational content. You must learn how to write. In this age, you must learn how to write. If you want to become a good salesperson, oh my Jesus, you must learn how to. I'm telling you, you must learn how to write. You must also learn how to do videos, create videos. We are in an era that loves visuals. That's why TikTok is trending. That's why Facebook Reels is trending. YouTube short and stuff are trending, because people love to watch things. So ensure you know how to do videos, and ensure that the video is educational or inspirational. It can also be motivational. Motivate them, tell them about the future. Tell them something like, maybe imagine your 1 million turning into 3 million or 4 million in 5 years time when you invest it in real estate. Motivate them to do something. Now, number 6, as you can see, I'm not wasting your time. I'm just always straight to the point. I don't want to waste your time. This channel is not a channel for wasting one's time. So I want you to ensure that you subscribe. As you are watching this video, subscribe to this channel. Subscribe. I have a lot in mind for you. Yes, as I grow in the industry and do all sorts of amazing things in the industry, I will consistently come back here to share those things with you, so that you do better in your own sales and marketing game. My name is Sopolo, and I love you. Now let's go to point number 6. Be consistent about your posting and content creation. Excuse me, you must be consistent in this thing. If you are not consistent, those who are consistent will take all the clients. Yes, people love it because real estate is a kind of market that demands trust. Is not a low budget product, is a high ticket product. Even the one that is affordable is a high ticket product. That's fact. It's not just a product it's not just something like this microphone that you can get for maybe 25,000 naira or 30,000 naira in the market, and I will just give you. And I will just give the customer, he or she gives me the money, and the person takes this home. No, real estate is just you paying for a property you have seen, but you can't take it home. So it demands a high level of trust. So being consistent in what you do builds trust. There's a formula in marketing, people, that is called KLT: know, like, and trust. People must know you. That is when you start writing content now knowing you. Wow, you do real estate at a time, because if you are doing the videos to be motivational and the educational, inspirational, they will like you along the line. So at the time when they are done liking you, they will now trust you. But trust has to come with you being consistent in that which you do. Don't just, do it occasionally. No, ensure you are consistent with what you are doing. Ensure this thing needs consistency, else you don't want to make huge money like many of us in the industry, right? So the last is you have to be bold. When you are bold, be bold and see yourself closing sales. Yes, you have to be bold. When you talk about the real estate product you sell, be bold about it. Be bold. You have to be bold. The world does not pay anyone who is not bold. In sales and marketing, as a department, you have to be bold. Talk more of real estate, that is a high ticket product. You must be bold. Let them see that boldness while you talk. Let them see the boldness while you write. Let them see the boldness while you appear. Appear bold. Appear bold. Be bold. Speak like someone who has authority in the industry. That is why you should go for knowledge. I will talk about it maybe in the next video. Talk about knowledge, the essence of knowledge in this industry. So my name is Soplo and I'm ending this video here. See you in the next video. Please ensure that you implement all I've said here and just start now. Start. This is about 2026. You should start, start looking out for the companies now. Start gathering things you need to gather now, and maybe you can kickstart from January and you'll see yourself doing great numbers by this time next year. See you. Thank you.